welcome back to another My Two Good Hands video. We are out on the driveway. We are looking at our Dodge Ram. We got this tensioner here, Pully, that is having trouble, and looks like we got the right one. It looks like it lines up. So the hard part's going to be getting this off. We'll show you where we're at. We did kind of pop the belt, but so welcome. Hey, don't forget, Amazon links to shop helps support the channel. All right, greatly appreciate it. We're going to show you how we took this out and we put the new one in. Now, because this one does work, it's not the greatest, all right? We're going to tell you that right off the bat. This squeaks. When you first start it up cold, it goes ee, ee, ee. All right, couldn't do that for you because I had to go get the new one. I'll put links to parts in the description. Again, two tools. We're going to use 16mm box open end combination wrench and a very large set of channel locks. So when we snug it, we can hold the tensioner because the spring wants us to stop from tensioning. But other than that, hey, we are good to go. We got it going. This is a quick job. I mean, that probably took me all of 15 minutes, 10 maybe. It depends how easy it is for you to get your tools out. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, two tools for this job. The 16mm wrench, the big channel locks. That was just to hold it so we could snug it up a little bit. No real worries on that, but remember, left-hand thread. This is clockwise to loosen. Very different than what you're normally used to. So you can see here we put the wrench on. We already took the belt off. Taking the belt off was easy. You just take this wrench, push it down this way, flip the belt off of up here, and then flip it on. But the thing is, now we want to turn this loose. We don't want to lose parts. Oh, we gotta be very careful when we pull this loose. Okay. There you go. You can see what that looks like. That's just a stud. Let's come out here and look at what this looks like. Oh, that looks like the right thing. Ooh, you can see all the dirt coming out of the grease, coming out of that bearing. That's not good. There's our new one. Same thing. Won't matter which way it goes on. Take it like this. Get it back in here. Now we got to remember, here's the hard part. You got to remember this is going the wrong way again. So it's a left-hand thread. We have to set the... Oh, we got it started. Get our 15mm in there and turn this thing in a little bit here. Normally this wouldn't be like this, but apparently there's a little dirt or something in there. I got it out easy, but I can't get it back in easy. Let's see if we can go this way and get it. Yeah, we might overcome whatever that was. A little dirt in there. Now we're going in. See, this is a pretty easy job, just doesn't get done real quick here. Okay, hey, look at, see, that's nice. Got a lot of wobble in there now. That's good. Now, see how you can't tighten it? So what we're going to do, we're going to show you how we're going to get that snugged up. And then we will get the belt on it. But we got to snug that up. Okay, so what we're going to do, I take an extra channel locks here. Okay, we can get this on here. Make sure you get it on here the right way. You kind of hold this. We can kind of just tighten this. See how we're holding it with the channel locks? We're tightening that up a little. So now it's snug. Again, it runs in the other direction, so shouldn't be a problem. Now we have to take a belt. We'll back you up so you can see this. So you can't really see this, but you can put the wrench on here. What we have to do is take this belt off the alternator now, hold it tight, make sure it's on your crankshaft correctly, bring it around your tensioner, get your tensioner in there, then you put this on there and push this down, push the belt back up. If you didn't get enough bite, you have to come up another one, like I didn't. There you go. Knocked you over. So this is our current one we took out. Can't really hear it. But if you grab it like this, you feel a little play in the bearing. Not much. So I'll probably keep this as a spare. But let's fire this thing up and see how it squeaks or doesn't squeak. Good. So there it is. Doesn't wobble no more. There's still a little bit of noise there, but the noise is not the, it's just the belt running that you hear. It's not making a chirp, chirp, chirp like it did when it was cold before. So that's successful. Clear everything out, make sure everything before we close the hood. We'll rev it a little, make sure everything sounds good. There we go. Now we're going to close the hood and call it a day here. Move the ladder so our hood don't hit it. But it's much quieter now. Okay, there you go, another Dodge V10 easy fix. So we were getting chirping, I can't even hear it with the hood closed down. You barely hear a noise there. So again, it's just the engine's running. But there you go, fixed. It was an inexpensive part. Links to Amazon, the shop, so you can get tools. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, 2 tools for this job. The 16mm wrench. The big channel lock. That was just to hold it so we can snug it up a little bit. No real worries on that, but remember, left-hand thread. This is clockwise to loosen. Very different than what you're normally used to. So there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Post notifications on Amazon, links to the shop will help us. Thank you very much.